Morning routines have gone completely bonkers in the last several years. God knows if these people actually follow the advice that they're giving. Why does everyone want to wake up at 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning, 5 in the morning? It doesn't matter what time you wake up as long as you get done what you need to get done. But this guy claims he has the best morning routine.
I've created the perfect morning routine.
Says who?
Each step is scientifically backed to help you increase motivation, energy, mental output, and productivity.
He claims that the best part of this morning routine is that it's easy to follow. So let's just see how easy it really is.
Wake up at 5 in the morning.
That's not easy. We're on step 1, and already this is an impossible task. How many people can actually voluntarily wake up at 5 in the morning every single day? I know people that make a lot of money. I know people that don't make a lot of money. Nobody voluntarily wakes up at 5 in the morning. That's not a path to success. It doesn't matter.
Say you wake up at 8 in the morning and I wake up at 5. That means every day I have an extra 3 hours. In a year, that's 1,096 hours. A total of 36 extra days just by waking up early.
Do you really want to know how you'll get an extra 3 hours every day? By using magic and terrible arithmetic. Look, there are 24 hours in a single day. Whether you wake up at 12 a.m., 4 a.m., 9 a.m., 4 p.m., it doesn't matter. There's 24 hours in a day. The only way to get extra time awake is by sleeping less. That's it. It doesn't matter if I wake up at 8 a.m. and you wake up at 2 a.m. If we're both sleeping 8 hours per day, we're both awake for 16 hours. We have the same exact amount of time to get things done in our day. The only way I'll get more done than you is if I woke up at 5 a.m. and only slept 5 hours. I'm just sleeping less than you at this point. Luckily, this guy teaches men's fashion and not math.
Research has shown that those that have the discipline to wake up earlier have better mental health output. This means that you'll be more positive, you'll be more optimistic, and more satisfied with your life.
Okay, so he's bringing up research as a reason as to why to wake up at 5 in the morning. Now, there are studies that do show if you wake up earlier, you're going to be happier because when you wake up at 5 in the morning, you're refreshed. It's a new day. So you're more likely to kind of be energized and want to get things going versus at night, if you're just staying awake for a long period of time, you're more likely to remember all the bad things that happened that day or all the stresses of that day and all those kind of things. So it does make sense that waking up earlier in the day does help with that. Also, at 5 in the morning, nobody else is awake. So you can get a lot of stuff done.
It's now 5:15 in the morning and we're going to the gym. If you go to bed already with your gym clothes on, your brain will register
This guy needs a bigger bed.
it as you're going to go to the gym afterwards and set you in that mind frame.
Wouldn't your brain then just think that you're going to the gym at nighttime?
Yeah, lightweight, baby!
The only time I wear gym clothes and Under Armour socks is when I am going to the gym. So if I'm doing those things at 10 p.m., my brain is more likely to think that I'm about to go to the gym versus I'm going to wake up at 4 in the morning and hit the gym.
So when you do wake up, there's less friction, you don't have to be struggling, and you can go straight to the gym.
Honestly, I don't see that working because as we all know, the reason why we don't go to the gym is because we have to put our gym clothes on. That's not going to make the difference. It's the waking up part and the working out part that makes us not want to go to the gym.
It's now 6 in the morning and we're gonna go take our shower. But to do so, we're going to be increasing our testosterone.
What happened to just showering and smelling good? Why does every single thing have to be with the intent of increasing testosterone by 1 point?
More. I need more.
And why is this guy recording himself in the shower? We can all do without this scene, brother. We don't need to see you rubbing lotion on your naked body. We know what showering is.
I only use quality products from my own brand, He Grew Me, where I know all my products because I designed them. I make sure.
Of course, he had to plug his product.
This is where most men are microdosing themselves with estrogen.
This guy is very foamy and using way too much body wash.
You can use your phone as a timer. Just set a timer, step in the shower, and now you know what time you have it.
What's up with these naked guys in the shower? And he has a very creepy smile. There's no reason for any of these scenes.
It's 6:15 in the morning and we're eating breakfast. See, a good breakfast will have fiber, protein, and healthy fats. Most of the breakfasts that you guys have lack all three and are just refined carbs that turn into sugar in the body. I'm talking about your pancakes.
I'm not gonna lie, I love pancakes, and there will be no longevity routine of mine that does not include pancakes.
Good, healthy breakfast that has all three is whole wheat bread, some avocado spread, and some egg.
All jokes aside, most of what he just said is good advice. You know, avocado toast with egg, healthy fats, protein, and fiber are very, very good, not just for breakfast, but in general, all your meals containing those main things is going to be a very healthy thing in general. So I do agree with him. I'm not going to make fun of him for that. A lot of the stuff he's saying here is pretty much accurate. It's just the way he's presenting it and like this drill sergeant way of,
From now on, you will speak only when spoken to. and the first and last words out of your filthy sewers will be, sir. Do you maggots understand that?
Sir, yes, sir.
Bullshit, I can't hear you. Sound off like you got a pair.
It's kind of off-putting.
You could skip breakfast altogether and intermittent fast.
Intermittent fasting doesn't help with weight loss any more than starving yourself, because intermittent fasting is basically starving yourself.
You eat when we say you eat.
You might get some extra benefit here and there when it comes to anti-aging and longevity, although the studies are not very definitive in that regard. But intermittent fasting is basically just starving yourself and not eating for 16 hours in a day. Some people do it for even more, 20 hours or even 22 hours. Some people also don't eat for 3, 4, 5 days in a row and only eat for 2 days out of the week. If that kind of a diet helps you lose weight, then great, do that method. But it's not the only way and it's not the best way.
We are now 1 hour in.
Again with the horrendous math skills. It's been an hour and a half, not 1 hour. You woke up at 5, it's now 6:30. That's an hour and a half, not an hour. How do you mess that up?
I don't want you to do it for a day. I don't want you to do it for 2 days. I want you to do this routine for a month and see the effect it will have on your productivity, on your mental health, your confidence, your motivation, and I promise you, you will stick to this routine.
Having your own morning routine and your own kind of things that you want to do and get done every single day is very beneficial, and that's going to be very important for a lot of people to kind of hone those things down and make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. But you don't need to listen to this guy or me or any of these other people that are telling you wake up at 4 in the morning, that's the only way to get stuff done and that's the best way. It doesn't matter. The number one thing you need to focus on is procrastination. Just don't procrastinate and you will be fine. Anyway, if you thought this one was ridiculous, then please check out my other video on another morning routine that's even more ridiculous than this one. That one is unreal. Please check that video out and I'll see you guys next time.